welcome to Dustin. Right, so what's happening is I'm not working alone, as always. I'm with the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, the performer himself, the greatest showman. We are with Banzai in studio here today. Definitely. How you doing, bro?
How's it going, bro? I'm all good.
I'm set, dog.
You're set.
It's been a long day, and yeah, it's been a build up to this.
Okay.
Yeah, we're finally here. So, now I'm curious.
Yes, sir.
I'm curious. If there's one thing you can tell me about yourself, like, who is Banzai?
Well, when I started this off, just becoming an artist, I really treated it as like an alter ego, because what the word Banzai means is basically reckless or relentless.
Yeah.
So I treat it as an alter ego because I really wanted to force myself to go past a lot of boundaries, a lot of boundaries that I felt were holding me back.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things actually, but with that, Banzai is just one hell of a relentless being.
Alright, yeah.
I must say, yeah.
Okay.
So,
and you mentioned that it's a name that you researched. You get.
Yes.
Where does it come from? What was the situation when you were coming up with Banzai?
It's the funniest thing. Now, those that know me well, they're actually gonna laugh when they hear this part.
Yeah.
But it was during detention. Yeah, during detention.
Okay. Yeah.
Because a few of my other classmates, the teacher said you need to be for you to be in her class, you need to have a novel. Yeah. And me being the naughty kid that I was, I didn't have that. So it forced me to pick up a dictionary. It was the closest thing to me, next to me. Picked it up. I just happened to find the word Banzai, and I'm like, that looks like a cool word.
Wow.
It looks like a cool word. So it just stuck with me ever since, and I decided to move with that.
Wow. No, I feel you. Cause not personally, how I came up with Ether was quite simple. Okay. I'm a kid who's always loved sciences, but more on the creative side. Okay. So I was just reading some textbook, right? That was telling me about the history, about science and everything. And I come across it, I'm like, no, that's.
So you found it in a book as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more a reader.
Okay.
Like I'm a deep reader and stuff like that. So yeah, that's actually what inspires me. And speaking of inspiration, what inspires Banzai?
Well, one thing I will say is like my biggest inspiration for me, this is going to sound quite egotistical, but it's myself. Yeah, because I always try to become a better version of myself with every day. Each and every day I'm always just trying to better myself, become the best version of myself. So, yeah, I'm my biggest inspiration. Alright,
and tell us about your upbringing.
My upbringing?
Yeah, tell us how was 5-year-old Banzai? And mind you, I keep saying Banzai, but I have never actually heard your actual name.
My actual name?
Yeah.
My actual name is...
But you don't have to say it.
I was just about to say it.
I'm sure I'm not the only one. And we're gonna keep it mystery.
Okay, no, I love that. Take this stuff. I love that.
We're gonna keep the mystery, but tell me, how was Banzai's childhood like? His upbringing.
I won't even lie. I was a very playful child. I just loved being creative and I used to draw a lot. Yeah. Before all this music stuff, I was into things like animation. Yeah. So I guess for everyone that knew me, they would tell you I was a creative person. I was always just trying to, come up with new things,
Yeah.
Just always trying out new stuff, even if it's wearing pants backwards.
Wow. Okay.
So
yeah. Okay. And any siblings, anything like that?
I have 3 brothers.
Yeah.
And 2 sisters.
Wow, that's a big family. And you're like, where are you? I'm like the first, last, somewhere in between.
Middle child. Middle child.
Wow.
Yeah.
Middle child. And how's like your relationship with them? Have they been supportive of your journey as a creative and how it's been?
One thing I must say is they've really helped me out a lot, because I feel like they really with them, they played a huge part in who I am today.
Yeah.
You know, because even with my last show, they showed up.
Yeah.
My whole family showed up.
Wow.
My whole family showed up. And it's really a blessing. That's one thing I must say.
Yeah. No.
It's really a blessing.
I'm glad and I'm proud. I'm proud to have been there to witness that moment.
Yes, man.
But speaking of your music,
yeah,
right, I realized that you make tracks with a variety of artists, you know, the likes of Wedju.
Yes.
Mind you, Our Haven, I'm telling you, people are loving Our Haven. If you are there at home, I mean, stream it, find it.
Our Haven featuring Wedju is a very beautiful song.
I'm telling you, honestly, find it, listen to it. But who would you say are your top 10 artists locally?
10. Locally.
Now we'll go international.
Okay.
Yeah, but for now, just tell me about your local.
Still top 10.
Top 10.
Okay. This is in no order or whatever, but it's definitely Lucas Chubbs.
Chavito.
Pablo Percent 8.
Yeah.
Sabaha.
Yes.
That was what, 3?
Yeah, that's 3.
Man. Typhon.
Yeah.
Man, 10 is a big number, eh?
Right. I was actually surprised. You know why?
Why?
I actually made my own list and I actually got to about 15.
You got to 15?
Yeah.
I'm just not, maybe I'm not thinking straight now.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's a lot, man. Okay, well, let me quit playing around. Nicky Diamonds as well.
Yeah.
Chris's, he's not well known, but he needs to, I feel like his music just deserves to be heard by the whole world, man.
Yeah.
Like he's such, man, he's amazing.
Wow, yeah.
Who else? Okay, can I go with producers as well? Because producers play a very big part in a lot of these hits that you hear today.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna close it off. Since I gave you 6, I'm gonna close it off with my brother Hookish.
Yeah.
Safari Paladi. Solo Oto.
Yeah.
Last one. What are you saying? Producer.
Oh. I don't know. Surprise me.
I'm gonna have to go with. Should I even say that?
I say it.
Well, I'm gonna give that spot to me.
Local is like a breed. Nah, I feel you. And actually, speaking of our brother Hookage, the freestyle you're doing,
really?
The beat has been produced by him.
Nice.
Shout out to the boy Hookage. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Hookage, my brother.
So yeah, I mean, but it's been a wave. Yeah. There's been a wave around you recently, and it's on the topic of infra.
Okay.
Right. I want you to give us an introduction to infra within the next minute. Okay. Now one of the people you mentioned in your top 10. I'll find it somewhere there. But yeah, tell me.
Alright, what do you wanna know?
Tell us about infra, just a short introduction.
Alright, well, infra has been this thing that I've been working on for a very long time. Pretty much the whole of last year. What it means to me is just, infra basically means letting go. Well, the literal meaning of it, I think it's Latin. Yeah. Means further on. So I just used it as, an emotional tissue. Just saying everything that I felt, Yeah, whether it was, frustration or just bad talking stages with women. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I hear you. So tell us about that. What would be your favorite track and what inspired it? What was the process behind making the track?
My favorite song was Hooligans.
Yeah.
It was produced by Solo Oto.
Yeah.
Shout out to Solo Oto.
What it do?
Well, the reason why it was my favorite song was because I featured my... This is funny. Yeah. It's not funny, but it's just crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Well, the person that was featured was 3 AM Van Sliding. It's quite a unique name, yeah? Yeah, well, that's actually been my boy for 10 years plus. Yeah. 10 years plus. And how it even happened was, we didn't even intend on making that song. I was supposed to have a studio session with another artist. She goes by the name of Makhadi.
Yeah.
She releases very beautiful music.
Nah, actually, for those who've been paying attention to my page, if you have been paying attention, she was actually my first guest.
Okay.
Right after we had ISDBW.
Okay.
Then yeah. So yeah.
Right. Right. So I was supposed to have a session with her, and he pulled up also as well because they're friends.
Yeah.
So they showed up, and I played him one beat, and he's like, I really love that beat, which happened to be the Hooligans beat. I played him that beat, and he's like, bro, I'm going to write to this, and I'm gonna see you on, I don't know, we met another day after that.
Yeah.
We recorded it for hours and hours and hours, bro. So many days, many days. And the reason why it was my favorite song is because I never really expected that to happen.
Yeah.
Because I used to talk about toys and play with this guy in the playground 10 years ago. And it's crazy that God has kept us alive to this point where we could experience something, just something as beautiful as that, have those moments from back then. Yeah, so that's my voice since way back. Shout out to 3 a.m. Banzai.
And speaking of features, now I'm curious now. If there's a certain, let's say 5 people, right, that you would love to do a feature with, whether it's locally or internationally, just 5. Given the opportunity now, there's a studio session right now, Ariko, they'll be there. Who would it be? And maybe if you can, just give us the reasons why.
Okay. I'd say number 1, Joda Khosi. And I'll explain why. Let me give you this. Number 2, Blackie.
Yeah.
Number 3, Ellie Sostre.
Yeah.
Number 4, JID. Number 5, Baby Key.
Wow. And you know what's crazy? In that list, I'm a big fan of 2 artists you mentioned. Okay. Blackie and Jid.
Oh, you say Jid, you don't say Jid.
No. It's gonna take me so long. J-I-D, nah, Jid.
Jid. Jid, that's where you end it.
You get.
Okay. Well,
but yeah. Okay. And your reasons why?
Well, notice how I didn't. This might sound a little, people are gonna be angry hearing this. You're not supporting local, but I'll tell you what. I'm thinking bigger, I'm thinking about
a bigger stage, international act.
Yeah, thing is, the reason I mention these people is because some of them, actually, if not all of them, really inspired, me to sound the way I am. Me to
inspired your song.
Yeah, really, inspired my sound. So. With artists like Blackie, let me talk about Blackie. Blackie, I've seen him live before. It was a really cool time.
Yeah.
It was a really cool time, and I'm like, yo, I could be like this guy. I'm seeing him in the flesh. He's making music just like I make music. Why can't I be like him? Yeah. So it also goes with inspiration. Yeah.
Okay. No. That's quite an interesting way to look at it. But now it then comes to I see you've been doing music. Is there anything else that you've vested your interest in other than just your music?
Fitness, bro. Yeah.
You wanna be a gym bro?
I am a gym bro.
Okay, yeah.
I am a gym bro. Yeah, I just spend my time in the gym because I find it really therapeutic, Yeah. It's really therapeutic because whenever you're having a bad day, you just had the worst day. Yeah, that's where you take your stress out, and it's like, I look at it as a return on investment. All that pain, it just goes back to your body. You get to flex your muscles in your tongue.
No, that's quite interesting. So you've had quite a few shows.
Yeah.
Right. I want to know how and where did your showmanship start? Because if you missed out the listening session,
hey, you really
DJ missed out, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Honestly, shout out to OKWC for organizing that event.
Yes.
Splendid, honestly. But if you missed out the showmanship of this here man, I'm telling you, what? Talk to me, bro.
Okay, well, where that started is
like your showmanship and
I'm gonna go into inspirations again, because one thing I love to do, this is just a side note before I go into what I was about to say. One thing I love to do is, in my spare time, I'm always watching things like Travis Scott performances, or just artists performing live, because I find that really cool. And I think because of that, I really picked up those mentalities and those mannerisms, you feel me?
For you.
So I picked that up, and it's just, I just find myself doing it. It's not like I prepared to do it, or I know I'm gonna do it like this, I'm gonna kill that show. No, I just go in, be myself.
Okay, no, that's some proper stuff. And like, okay, so you've dropped your infra.
Yes.
What should we look forward to? Is there anything you're cooking, or you're still letting this one settle, letting us digest the whole album?
I think one thing I'm gonna say for now is you guys should just wait and see. But there are big things on the way, as always.
Okay.
I'm always gonna make sure you guys are feasting. Yes. So you are in good hands.
All right. I'm glad. So now I'm curious. This is probably like one of our last questions.
Right.
But I'm curious as to your relationship with the BW industry, right? The BW music scene, right? If you could for one day, and they say you're in charge of the industry, what would you change? Or what would you like to inspire to be different?
One thing I would work on is just making sure, if it was possible, making sure that people's voices are heard. Because there have been times, bro, I've met people working at Spa telling me, with really good music, working as just cleaners with really talented people, but people just look down on them because they don't meet certain social standards, and they don't please them aesthetically. But I'd really work on that if I could.
Interesting. It's interesting you say that, actually, because this other guy that I met, local station. When I'm on my way home, I'm about to get to a combi. He sees me carrying a camera. He asking me, "Are you a media guy?" I'm like, "Yeah, nah, I do media and do music videos." And he say, "Nah, I do music." He makes me listen to his track. I'm saying this guy's spit bars. I'm tracking proper bars, and I'm like, okay, but you're here selling water and stuff like that. What's going on? I mean, this is stuff you could be putting out. You get say, nah. While I'm this talented, I don't have the funds. You get we're in a country that doesn't push local the way local needs to be pushed. It's like what Robot Boy said on that podcast. But let's support our own local stuff.
Let's work together.
Wow, now?
Please,
that
let's
kind of
work together. Because I swear, I'm speaking to whoever's listening, and if you are creative and you are trying to get into this field, you are not going to make it alone. I'm gonna tell you that you're not going to. You need to talk to people. Talk to people. Talk to other artists. Talk to people people that inspire you. For sure, there's someone that inspires you in your city. Talk to them.
Absolutely. Nah, and like, as we're finishing this session, Yaron, I want you to give us advice. From your perspective, just
to who? Like
the listener at home. Whether they're creative or they're just a human being who's trying to push certain things and push certain boundaries.
Okay, one thing I'm gonna start off by saying is, like, we're all human beings, and life is just really messy for all of us, But if you relate to what I'm saying right now, one thing, bro, I know you will have certain dreams. You might want to become the biggest artist in the world, the best chef. You can do it. You can do it. And I'm talking to my fellow Botswana. You can do it. Your family might tell you you're not good enough. They might tell you your hustle won't make any money. And sure, maybe it won't make some money. But if you have that goal in your mind that, I'm going to do this, it can happen. you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
So it's all about just pushing. Just keep pushing. Every day, keep pushing. It will be hard. You know, you'll experience many hurdles along the way, but you will make it.
Okay.
And that's a fact. If you just believe in God, you will make it.
It's been an honor.
Thank you, my brother.
And you guys, this is Banzai. Banzai, just tell us, where can the listeners at home and the viewers find you?
If you go to your Instagram app, just open your phone and type in Love Banzai, you'll find me.
Yeah.
Go to your Spotify, search up Banzai. I need to change up my picture, but it's just a red picture, a picture of like red light on me when I still had dreadlocks. But you'll find me. You'll find me. You will find me.
Okay, no problem. And let's say someone just heard your bars and they want to book you.
Okay, you could hit me up on my email, Banzai, Banzai, BANZAIBOII @gmail.com, banzaiboy@gmail.com.
Now guys, it's been fun and thank you for listening in. It's your boy Ether, the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend. Hey, Kalangan. So I'ma sign out now, and it's your boy. Go follow that's _ AETH.ER. That's _ Ether with a W between the H and the E. I'm telling you, that's her. Anyway,
I see what you did there. Okay.
And if you are looking to watch or listen to this again, listen to Dusted on Spotify or check out the YouTube page. That's Dusted. That's DUST 3D. Let's go.
Pay no rent inside her head, I'm beefing with the landlord. I went above the limit, triple digits on the dashboard. Been inside my bed so much you think I work for Jansport. Washing all you niggas, I don't need no detergent. Every night I sleep with one eye open, even lurking. Low on love and trust, I swear to God I'm never certain. Low on love and God I'm never. Round and around we go. Can we have just a moment? Never meant to set you off. Can we have one moment?